You know, there's this old saying that a lot of guys say that, you know, a relationship is a relationship without problems. But what I'm here to talk to you about today about, if you have a man mindset and think about things and really know your value, you'll never really have a problem when it comes to women or relationships ever again. We're going to discuss that on today's Dating Tips. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve Dean Williams, www.themanmindset.com. You know, one of the biggest things that I get when I coach a lot of individuals is that they always tell me that they're always have always had relationship problems. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is how you can prevent that, really preventative maintenance, so you don't have relationship problems. Most individuals, when they have relationships with women, and again, I've always say there are different phases, and a lot of guys don't understand this. There's the meeting and dating phase, there's a relationship phase, there's a living together phase, and the engagement, then marriage phase. In every phase, as a man, you need to have a powwow. What most individuals do is that they go from the meeting and dating on to the relationship, straight to moving in together without setting any standards for themselves. And when I talk about standards, gentlemen, I'm talking about your last name, the meaning of your last name, and what it means to be with someone like you, and how a woman needs to present herself to you guys, because at the end of the day, she's going after your last name and your ring. And I'm not saying that she has to be a slave to you, not at all. But what I'm saying is you got to have a standard. And the reason I talk about standards a lot here is that I always talk about her job. You know, your woman goes to work and you never see her disrespect the boss. You never see her disrespect her managers, the CEOs, the CFOs, or the president of the company. She knows when she signs up to that job, she has to live by a certain standard of that company. And if she doesn't live by that standard, then she's gone. So what I'm saying to you guys is that I want to kind of give you a basic small foundation to live on, so you can start setting standards with your woman. Because a lot of you guys, when you get in these relationships, you're so excited that you don't kind of want to rock the boat, or you get in your first argument or disagreement and all of a sudden she's treating you like shit, she's disrespecting you, throwing things, or probably putting her hands on you. And if a woman ever puts her hands on you or throw things at you guys, please leave, end it right there. But what we're talking about is the standard. And one thing that I always say that I need you guys to incorporate with yourselves from this point on is, when you're early on into the relationship with that woman, you've got to set the standard of who you are. And that standard is having a drama-free relationship. It is very important to let a woman know from the get-go. Matter of fact, guys, even if you are doing the online dating thing, if you're doing your Tinders or you're setting up your profiles, I would always put this in the profile for you. This is what I tell my clients as well, is that I love life. I enjoy life. I'm a drama-free man. And if anybody brings any drama into my life, you know, they're gone type message. But we do that more and give you more details in the coaching sessions. But what I'm saying to you is that what you need to convey to a woman is that, you know what, and this is early on, let her know that, you know what, I love to have fun. I enjoy life, like I just told you, but I don't do drama. And drama meaning, she knows that I don't raise my voice at people. And I don't, and I treat people the way I want to be treated. But even though you treat people the way you want to be treated, don't take my kindness for weakness. Because again, guys, women are always going to test you to see how far they can get with you. And once she realizes that you're weak, or you give in, or you compromise your standards, she's never going to respect you again. So the first thing that we want you to know is really for yourself is to be drama free. There is no problems when it comes to relationships, guys. There's only solutions. And once you become more solution based, you'll be able to fire these motherfucking women when they get out of line or out of pocket. See, one thing what women do when they get with guys who don't, or are not sure of themselves, or just happy that they have somebody, they will allow somebody to walk all over them, or they walk on eggshells, and they don't want to disrupt things. And I'm not telling you to do this to argue. I'm just letting you know, to let her know that, look, this is who I am. I don't care what your last name is, but this is my standard. And my standard is is I don't deal with drama. I'm a drama-free guy. I don't do drama. That's one thing. I cut all the drama out, because remember, guys, there's no such thing as a problem. There's only solutions. And I can always tell you guys when I do the radio shows is that a problem is really a meteor the size of Jupiter heading towards Earth. That's a problem. But your woman being disrespectful to you, that's a solution. Now, for a lot of you guys, they're going to test you on that, okay? And I just want to let you know, the way they will test you is either yell at you, start an argument, or do something really disrespectful to see what kind of man you are. Because a lot of you guys out there will front like there's something, and then women are going to test to see if you really truly going to live by that standard. Now, if that happens, and it should happen, guys, this is why I call what I call the merciful king. And the merciful king rule is basically this: you do it one time, that's fine, because I know you're really testing me. So what I would tell you is don't do that again, because if you do that again, we're done. I'm moving on. And you got to live by that, because you know what? These women are going to test to see what kind of man you are, and you got to live by a standard. If you have this standard early on, when you get to the meeting and dating phase, you're not going to have this problem moving on to the relationship phase, because every phase that you go through is a series of powwows. But this is the first powwow you need to have, is to let her know I'm a drama-free man. If anybody brings any drama in my life, I just cut them off, because I like to have fun. I like to enjoy life. You like to enjoy things, and for a lot of guys, I know you like to enjoy things, but for some reason it's been handed down. Like I say, we're nothing but stories. From one story to another, that some of you have been told, happy wife, happy life, don't make her mad, it's okay if she gets upset and she can talk to you any old kind of way. Fuck that. That's not what it's about, guys. What I'm trying to show you is what we call the king in you, your last name, your legacy, and what it means. You can go to any company, Coca-Cola, Nike, Reebok, you name the company, they live by a standard. And I want you guys to begin to set standards, because if you set a standard, she is going to follow that standard if you really mean the standard. So really, guys, live by the standard. When you start to get in relationships, I know it's fun, I know it's exciting, but you know what? You got to let her know what you're about. And it's very important that you let her know early on that you are a drama-free man, because as long as you keep it drama-free, you're not going to have any problems along the way. And then, again, I know you're saying, well, there's got to be problems. No, there's not necessarily problems. It's just, if she has an issue with something, you can talk and communicate it, but she has no right to raise her voice at you, or put her hands on you, or throw something at you, or get mad at you. Now, she can withhold sex. That's her choice. But what I'm saying to you is, it's funny how she can go to her job and act right, but then come home and treat most of you guys like shit. And that's why, and the reason is because some of you guys don't have a standard. So I hope this is something that can help you out, guys. If you have any questions or comments, guys, send me an email. Guys, like, subscribe, share. Let's keep this movement going, guys. Do everything I can to give you information to get you in the direction facing your legacy and what you are as a man. Stop allowing women to come into your life disrespecting you, yelling at you, and treating you like shit. Once you begin to lay those standards down, she's going to see a different person in you. And this is what I'm talking about. You want to be the guy that's liked. You want to be the guy that she is attracted to. Well, trust me, you tell a woman this, you're definitely going to get her attention. And remember, if you don't get her attention, you can't get her attraction, guys. All right, guys, I'm the Dean. I will holler at you guys later. And guys, don't forget, we have a live show every Tuesday night and Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in, let's chop it up. But other than that, guys, remember, drama-free man. And again, oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, put a message down there. And again, like I always say, if I get the opportunity, I will try to answer all the comments that you make. Anyway, guys, you have a good one. But remember, guys, drama-free at the end of the day.